To begin with, pag-usapan natin guys yung different types of resume formats that you can use. So baka hindi pa to alam ng karamihan, no? Meron po pala tayong three types of resume formats that actually is acknowledged by most recruiters in the industry. To start with, meron po tayong tinatawag na chronological format. So in a chronological resume or chronological format guys, your education and work experiences are listed in reverse order. So pabaliktad siya. Meaning, kung ano yung pinaka-recent, siya yung nasa top. For example, here's sa example natin sa screen nyo right now, pwede ka mag-start with your latest degree or certification na nakuha mo if you are a graduate, if you finish a masteral, or if you're a senior high school graduate, a completer, TESTA certification course, any certification that you have recently accomplished, you can put it at the top. Then it can be followed by your most recent job. And after that, you can work backward na sa career history mo. So from present, let's say may work ka from 2024 until the present, you can put that on top. And yung mga older years naman, sa baba na lang. Ayan. So why is this format okay or good? So this format is best actually if meron kang steady career progression in one field, because it clearly shows growth and advancement over time. So why do recruiters like this format? Kasi in here guys, we can easily see your career timeline and your most recent accomplishment na sobrang gaan niya sa eyes kasi it's in chronological order.
So for the functional resume naman, this is going to be beneficial for career shifters and as well as yung mga fresh grads natin. Why? Kasi sa functional resumes natin, yung hina-highlight natin dito is yung skills natin. So for example, you're currently working sa corporate, no? And then you have these specific skills na align naman sa pagiging virtual assistant. May mga ganun kasing struggles, like for example, naririnig namin from other people na sobrang hirap makapasok sa virtual assistant na industry kasi wala kaming experience, something like that. So, ang gagawin nyo, kung ano yung current skills nyo, yun yung ibebenta nyo, yung what you think can be applied dun sa ina-applyan yung position. Like for example, if you're applying for an executive assistant, it's more on the management kasi, like email management, so you can also include that dun sa core skills nyo. So, bakit siya beneficial sa'yo? Pag una pa lang na nakita to ni recruiter, una niyang nakita yung core skills mo, ma-align niya agad dun sa hinahanap ni client. Nasi-shift kasi yung focus ni recruiter dun sa job title or yung history ng employment mo dun sa skills na nilagay mo dyan sa unang part ng resume mo. So, this format is especially useful if you're changing your career or if meron kang gaps sa employment. But of course, later on, you have to explain those gaps naman. And no judgment naman as long as you will be able to explain it properly. Always remember to emphasize yung transferable skills mo dito sa functional resume.
The third one naman, very simple, combination format. So from the term itself, it combines yung dalawang naunang approaches that we shared, which is yung chronological and functional. So here naman, you can still start with the skill summary sa taas, same as with the functional. So you can help us highlight your strongest abilities and achievements. Then it can be followed by, below, your work experiences in chronological order. This way, makikita agad ng recruiters yung key strengths mo right away because it's on the top. And they can also get the context of where you applied those skills kasi you shared naman your experiences thoroughly below. So it's a versatile format that works well if you're the type of person who would like to showcase both your career progression and your specific area of expertise. So the key lang guys, the secret is to keep it short and concise para hindi siya magmukhang paulit-ulit, repetitive or redundant. Ayan.